And are you a Puritan band where drink is concerned? Do you like a tipple before we went on stage?
I quite like to have a couple of drinks before and a fair amount after, but I usually have one on stage that I barely touch. Now and again I'll have a wee bit. I like having it there, not that I'm, it's not a crutch or anything. But I don't like to be drunk on stage, because I had a horrible experience of just talking a whole load of rubbish that I thought was really funny, and couldn't work out why it was only me that was laughing and why Nick was giving me such funny looks. It's just like, so yeah, I don't like to be too drunk on stage, but a couple beforehand, and then Alexa's got a new routine.
Yeah, I've developed a new ritual the past few nights of having a whiskey on stage, because I was feeling a little bit too full of beer. Because I normally will have a beer, and I thought, I'm going to have a whiskey. And,
it's a good idea.
It feels quite civilised, actually.
It's nice. I did that last night. It's a wee dram.
Well, I don't have time to stand here with you fighting about the size of my dick.
The size of my dick, I've got a meeting to get to and a gun to pick up first. And I don't have time to stand in the rain thinking about all the same things again. If I don't leave now, I'll be too late to ever get back. And in 24 hours I've lived 100 lives. I've shot one man dead and watched another two die. It's touch and go if I should run or hide. It's touch and go if I can live through the night. Well, I've got the money, I've got the truck, but it's too close to call whether I've got the luck. But I'm too far in to even dream of getting back out. And now I wish all the fighting had taken less time. I could have been in and out, we could have laughed through the night. But something days can be seconds can be your whole life. And in 24 hours I've lived 100 lives. I shot one man dead and watched another two die. It's my turn now and I'm not surprised. Never thought that I would live through the night. It's not the bullet that causes the pain, it's the hole that it leaves when it comes out again. The blood in the sunshine disappears just like the rain. And now I'm dying for breathing, I'm blind in one eye. But here's what I choose to take me into the night. You beautiful and drunk and singing softly to yourself. You beautiful and drunk and singing softly to yourself. Softly to yourself. You beautiful and drunk and singing softly to yourself. You beautiful and drunk and singing softly to yourself. You beautiful and drunk and singing softly to yourself.
Are there any ballboy routines or superstitions that you avoid or before playing live?
No,
we try not to be shit when we go on stage. That's all, one of the main ones.
We are very removed from any of that stuff.
We write a set list.
Yeah, we write a set list.
10 minutes. Well, I guess that's a ritual in respect that I get a bit kind of funny about the set list. I like to have the set list done quite early, but on the day of the show. But there's a holdout to me about half an hour before, and that gets me going a wee bit.
This is partly about a time that the Queen and I saw each other in the Royal Mile in Edinburgh. She was coming down in a car, and I was walking up drinking a bottle of juice, and there was only her and I, and she looked out, and her eyes met mine, and she obviously thought I was waving to her, because you know, she obviously really misjudged how posh I am. And she started to wave to me, but she did that thing that halfway through her wave she realised I wasn't waving to her. So I swear this is true. The Queen went. So it's partly about that, and partly about a girl in a record shop in Edinburgh who said that me and my band weren't avant-garde enough. So this is called avant-garde music. The girl
Who works in the record shop? Well, she says that I'm not avant-garde enough. Well, so what? She only works in a record shop. She only works in a record shop. And I don't give a fuck what she says or she thinks about me. Well, we shot big plastic ducks in the park. I drank cheap plastic wine out of cheap plastic glasses until it got dark. And the only thing we had to decide was whether and where we were going to sleep together that night. Sometimes I think that I don't know anything at all. Sometimes I think that I don't know anything at all. Anything at all. And now the Queen is waving to me as I walk down the street trying to mind my own business. I wish that the Queen would leave me alone. There are so many things that are far more important to me going on. And the girl who works in the record shop, well, she says that I am not avant-garde enough. Well, so what? She only works in a record shop. She only works in a record shop. And I don't give a fuck what she says or she thinks about me. And now I'm strapped in an aeroplane. I'm flying 10,000 miles over frozen mountains to see you again. Well, the only thing I learned from the flight was watching the birds in the Bay of San Francisco at night. Sometimes I think that I don't know anything at all. Sometimes I think that I don't know anything at all. Anything at all.
Is there a typical ballboy audience out there?
I don't know. We have quite fanatical audiences, or quite fanatical individuals sometimes that come, and people that really are really into it and really like it.
Our set lists disappear quite regularly on stage.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do with them.
Our first album was called Club Anthems 2001, and had a kind of, the picture out of the plane window and things, so it looked a little bit like, Ibiza Club Anthems 2001. And at one of our Edinburgh shows, there was a guy in a kind of white shell suit thing down the front, kind of older character, who was going absolutely mental, dancing about to all the songs, leaping up, shouting, having a great time. And we found out after the show that he'd gone in to buy a Club Anthems kind of dance, anthology, got ours by mistake, taken it home, and loved it, and that was it. So that's the most kind of unusual connection I think that we know of that we've made, that he just picked it up thinking this is going to be brilliant, buying tunes, whatever, got home, loved it, and was at the gig, just, he looked like he was at a rave. He was just having a great time. So
it's a broad audience. We get guys who my age and older and stuff, we're like Peel fans and independent music fans from back in the day, and you guys are nice to talk to. And then you get young indie kids who are into it, and couples, grannies. It's for everybody.
Almost life.
You know, all life is here, really.